Etsy Goblin here. Do you want to go on a quest? Need a break from all the humans? Also, life happens. So today, we're talking Etsy vacation mode. When to use it, what it actually does. I'll show you how to pause your shop the right way so customers don't riot and your sales don't plummet into the bog when you return. So, what is vacation mode? Well, essentially, it's putting your store on pause. Your store is still there, your listings are still there, they're just deactivated until you return. Customers can still visit your main store page. There'll be no listings there, but there will be a vacation banner that you can put a custom message in, such as went to Mordor to drop off a ring, be back in 1 week. One little thing not talked about a lot, your shop no longer shows up under auto suggestions. So let's say your store name is Goblin Tech Support. Well, if someone types in Goblin Tech into the Etsy search bar, it will no longer be filled in with the rest of your store name and recommended to people. So, what about customers while you're on vacation mode? Well, they can't see your listings, so there's no favoriting items, no adding to cart, and most importantly, no purchases. What customers can do, however, is leave your reviews on completed transactions, read your store policies, and they can still message you through the Etsy messaging system. Now, as far as sellers go, there's actually quite a few things you can do while in vacation mode. For instance, you can issue a refund, cancel orders, and print shipping labels. You're also able to edit listings you currently have in Etsy, as well as put up new listings as drafts. The most common question when it comes to vacation mode is, will turning vacation mode on hurt my shop? And there's really only one answer, and that answer is yes. I'll pause for a moment so you can boo. Okay, now that that's out of the way, here's a fact about the Etsy algorithm. Recent activity is a part of it. So when your traffic decreases because your listings aren't there, you have no clicks, favorites, add to cart, essentially no momentum, and most importantly, no sales. And that listing quality score you're always hearing about, it freezes. Consider it a what have you done for me lately scenario. So now that we know that putting your shop on vacation mode actually does hurt it, when should you use this? Well, I can tell you that this goblin speaks from experience because she's not exactly young and has lived some life. First of all, if you can't fulfill orders for a certain period of time, maybe you've had surgery and things just don't work the way they used to do. Or maybe you're taking a vacation or just need a mental health break. Possibly you're one of the stores who relies heavily on having physical items on hand. During a restocking period, it might be beneficial to use this. The perfect time for vacation mode is rebranding. Because let's face it, if you're redoing the whole entire shop and have brand new ideas and themes, you don't really care about recent activity, anyways. Are you still not sure if vacation mode might be the right thing for you to do? Well, here's an alternative. You could change the processing times to be longer. Now, personally, when this goblin does it, I change it in my announcement section, and then I also go in and I bulk edit all my listings. That way, the first sentence of every description lets potential customers know. And after every purchase, I send out an email about my times. You have to think about your customers. When do they need it? Is it just something for themselves? Or is there a deadline attached to it like a birthday party? There are a few things you really want to keep in mind when you extend your processing times. The first one of those being if you let too many orders pile up, you're going to run the risk of Etsy putting you into a forced vacation mode until those are all taken care of. The second being Etsy favors fast shipping. It's a fact, they just do. So this also runs a risk of affecting you in the search algorithm. One little goblin like trick that I've used in the past if I'm going to be gone for a few days, I just deactivate all of my listings that are made to order, but leave up the ones that I have ready to ship. That way, when I come back, I can clear those orders really fast and I didn't have to use vacation mode or worry about being bogged down and overwhelmed when I came back. So now you are back from the void. What do you do? Actually, this isn't rocket science and you don't need a guru. It's so easy a goblin can do it, and I'll tell you how. So, what we want to do is bring back the thing that Etsy likes, which is recent activity. We need to get going our clicks, our favorites, our add to cart, all that momentum, and then, of course, purchases. So, there are a few ways to do this, and I'll give you the two that have been most successful for me over the years. The first one, I literally call it the lazy way. I turn on ads for $5 a day for an entire week, and I just put that into my vacation budget because it is part of my vacation. Just the sad coming back part. And then I run a sale. And I can't run huge sales because of undercutters. So I run a 10 or 15% off sale. And that's it. That's literally why I call it the lazy way. But the ads do exactly what the algorithm wants to see, which is get clicks, favorites, and add to carts. Put the sale on top of that, and it leads to purchases, which once again gets you moving with Etsy. The second way I bring my shop back from the abyss after being gone is, well, the not so lazy way. And honestly, because it's not so lazy and it's more in depth, I have way better success with this. Now, I still do the same thing, which is run ads and a sale for a week, but I also drive my own traffic. I send out an email to my email list announcing that I'm back and there's a sale that goes along with it. Then I launch one new product, one that I created and finished before I went on vacation in anticipation that this would be my strategy when I returned. Then I take to social media and I announce the new product along with the sale that I'm currently running. And again, this is giving Etsy what it wants in the algorithm, recent activity. I'm just driving it myself instead of kind of sitting around and waiting for Etsy to do it for me. And that's how you vanish your Etsy shop into the mists of vacation mode and bring it back with a bang. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or if you just want to scream into the Etsy void, I'm here for that as well. Until next time, may your listings be shiny and your break be glorious. Bye bye.